What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Galaxy Queen Star. Did you miss me? Y'all know where I got that from, that episode of Martin. All right, when Tommy Davidson was on. All right, anyway. Yeah, I just been gone for one day. Had to attend to the boo. You know, he needed my time. You know how that go. But anyway, I'm here to recap Shotgun Suge versus A-Verb. A-Verb actually impressed me. All right, so here we go. First round. Suge goes first. Let's get one thing straight. I ain't got no words for verb. Dot dot dot. This where the drama start. Llama spark. Impact brick off a body part. Use a bitch as your mama fault. Act brave today. I'll hit a hack with a tomahawk. He been ducking. We been peers. A smack. I've been waiting to pocket attack verb for 10 years. So you know how I love his voice. I love his style. He be really like a giant on stage, you know. So I like when he says, "Act brave today. I'll hit a hat with a tomahawk." Okay, and we know Atlanta Braves is a baseball team that represent tomahawk. Tomahawk is a symbol of an axe that's usually on a hat. Okay, so that was nice. He's battling A-Verb. And he did his famous pocket tap. All right, so next bar. He be all in spaces talking like a real killer. I'm talking about real filler. Talking like he pill blickers, pill triggers. That's why I talk to myself. Cause I only take advice from real niggas. So apparently he's saying that A-Verb ain't a real nigga. He only talks to himself cause he a real nigga. Nice. Next bar. I watch you get chased, but talk to us like you hood or something. Imagine me taking advice from A-Verb who never stood on nothing. Clip dumping, strip jumping. About to stick to the ring like Jim Duggan. That chest bag or flip something. Fifth ring like Tim Duncan. So I like that. He said clip dumping, strip jumping. Bought the stick to the ring like Jim Duggan. That chest bag or flip something. Fifth ring like Tim Duncan. So I like at the end of the bar when he said he bought a stick to the ring like Jim Duncan. And you know, when he say a stick to the ring, he mean a gun to the ring. But Jim Duggan was actually a former pro wrestler. Okay, he's better known for his ring name, which is Hacksaw. And he used to always come to the ring holding like this big ass 2x4 wood, which is basically a stick. All right, and then I like at the end when he said that chest bag will flip something. And he battled Chess not too long ago, the battle rapper Chess. And he had a nice bag, meaning nice money for that battle. And then at the very end, fifth ring like Tim Duncan. But of course, when he say fifth ring, he mean the gunner ring 5 times. But Tim Duncan is a former basketball player who had like 5 rings. He won 5 rings, champion rings. Next bar. You get ran out your hood. You's a little homie. Big dog. Ain't nobody pulling no drills on me. The only time I got chased was by 12. I had 100 bottles and 40 pills on me. So he's saying Verb is a B because he gets ran out of his hood. And the only time that should get ran out of his hood apparently is when 12 is on him. 12 is the cops. And he had 100 bottles and 40 pills on him, basically drugs. Next bar. You told Surf you sold Plan B in the trap. Ain't no risk in that. You better power up. The only Plan B I had was get caught with the work or hit the power flush. It get like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's how it should be, man. So Tsunami Surf, he's saying that A-Verb told Tsunami Surf one time that he sold Plan B. Plan B is a pill that's supposed to terminate pregnancies. It's given to females when they first have sex. The guy ejaculates in them, and if they don't want to be pregnant, they scared of getting pregnant, you could go to the pharmacy and you can actually pay for a Plan B pill over the counter, just so that you won't get pregnant. Next bar. So he's basically saying that that's no risk selling Plan B. You won't get in trouble with that. But my Plan B is I'll get caught with the work, meaning drugs, and I hit the power flush. I got to flush it down the toilet. That's his Plan B if he got caught. Next bar. 2 fiends swallowing 20 bundles. You ain't never seen no shit like that. While you was hosting parties trying to get a look off, I had a cheese line for bakes doing cook-off. Had my youngins get them slumped off. Flip a nigga when it jump off. Stretch A like young Dolph. So he's basically saying, Verb, you ain't about that life. Okay, you hosting parties, but me, I had a cheese line for bake doing cook-offs, meaning, you know, he was selling drugs, had people on the line or people in the trap house making drugs or whatever. And then at the end of the bar, he said Stretch ate like Young Dolph. We know Young Dolph was a former rapper who was shot and killed over the summertime. And Stretch Aid, he's talking about that song from Soldier Boy, because the day after it was announced that Young Dolph passed away, Soldier Boy came out with a song, okay, called Stretch Some. And he was checked by a lot of people, especially the rapper Trouble, checked him online on the internet. All right, this is right after Dolph's death. Next bar. I knew you a bitch and you ain't banging Harley. I know I don't need it, but I gotta keep a 40 for this gangster party. In the streets, I'm a pro, Verb. I'd rather be safe than sorry. They put 10 bands up, so he gotta go. M on his head like Mario. I'm sliding though. I'll hit A 3 times like I'm Fabio. So that was fire. Fabio Foreign is a current rapper. He has a lot of hits out. Okay, and I like when he said I'll hit A 3 times like I'm Fabio. Fabio Foreman actually said a line in a song. It was a song called Richer Than Ever. It was by him and featuring Rich the Kid. And in the line he says, A 3 times and made it the littlest letter. And then he goes, A. You know, I don't know the melody of it, but that's the line that he said in that song. Okay, so he basically said A 3 times. All right, and in the bar also, like when he says, I'm a proverb, you know, proverb, adverb, you know. All right, and then he says M on his head like Mario, you know, Super Mario always had the M on his head, but of course he meant, you know, shooting him in his head. All right, last bar. You sniff coke and that's sad, Verb. I'll drag Verb. You only good in a promotional way. Use an adverb. You know, so, you know, adverb is a word that can be modified or describe a verb, an adjective, or another a verb, or an entire sentence. All right, so he did pretty good. He had a decent round, lots of aggression, good performance, and just very, very little filler. All right, so we're going to get with a verb. First round. Excuse me. All errors I fear my spear is proven. About to treat y'all heavyweight champ like a fucking tuna. You ain't nothing but a fake Grape Street who a late bloomer with the image of a dirty polar bear and a pair of pumas. Let me boom him. So you know how a verb is. He kind of changed his rapping style, even though he's very aggressive in his battle, okay? But he do a lot of metaphors now, you know. He talks about a lot of animals and stuff. But I like when he did say, you ain't nothing but a fake Grape Street, because who a late bloomer. Because Suge, he categorized himself as Grape Street Crip. Okay, so, and then at the end he said with an image of a dirty polar bear. We know polar bears are big. Shotgun Suge is a big guy, and a pair of pumas. Pumas can be of of that family, okay, which is an animal. All right, so next bar he goes, I twin 4.5s, that's a pair of Krugers. Both the barrels on them bitches about long as a barracuda. This a jungle. I said Pumas, Krugers, and Barracudas. If I pull these in the air, it'll parachute you. Prepare to lose them. So I thought that was nice. I love that rhyme pattern, okay? And it was a scheme. It was basically like a jungle scheme, okay? He had the Kruger in it, Barracudas, Pumas, Kruger. Even though a Barracuda is a long predatory fish, it's very, very long, okay? And they have a large jaw and really, really sharp teeth, okay? But Pumas, Krugers, that's all in the jungle. All right, a puma is basically a mountain lion. All right, and a cougar is a cat. You know, is a cat is along with the family of what do you call that? Other Krugers and tag. What's the other thing? I can't think of the word. All right, next bar. Suge, trying to be Ho's dream. I'm a terror to him, territorial. She mine off the rip when I tear into her. Let them gas you. ... Look how I do him. I send lasers down them bitch niggas' faces like hair removers. So I thought that was like, you know, hair remover. You could get laser like females. They'll get their eyebrows lasered so the hair don't grow back. It's basically removing the hair. You could get it, you know, in your legs so that the hair won't grow back. You get laser surgery. Okay, so, but I do like the rhyme pattern when he says, I'm terror to him, territorial. She mine off the rip when I tear into her. You know, so that was nice. Next bar. I don't beef. I just stop y'all drugs. Get pockets ruined. Catch y'all plugs out. Put a stock to him. Put a sock through him. Listen, nigga. This the fork in the road when you start to lose it. Honor to be the start of this fork. Free Larry Hoover. So, you know, the forks, pitchforks. Larry Hoover was a former gangster disciple leader. And right now he's currently doing like 6 life sentences in jail. Okay, but he was a former GD for the Gangster Disciples, and they used the upward cross pitchforks, which are supposed to stand for the struggle to overcome oppression. But nowadays, these GD gangs don't stand for that. They all about killing and getting revenge and all that stuff. All right, so next bar. Fuck a friend, nigga. You roll deep, nigga, for what? You get backdoored by niggas you let through the front door. Don't no gangs make no money, little nigga. They make wars. And niggas that y'all say stand up, they get floored. This is VERB, Suge live from the set. I come from morals. If he ran off with a pack, then his debt become yours. So I like that. You know, that's just some real talk bar. You know what I'm saying? Like you fuck a friend, you roll deep with these niggas for what? You know, you bring them in the front door, meanwhile they backdoor. You backdoor meaning that they basically stab you in the back, they're not loyal to you, okay? And you call them stand-up niggas when they get floored. That was nice. He said he's from the morals. You know, if they ran off with a pack, then that debt becomes yours. Okay, like if your friend stiffed me and he don't pay me my money, or he ran off with them drugs, then guess who got to pay for that? You do. So that's just some real talk bars. Next bar. You go to jail, they ain't still loyal. They gonna fill up on your bitch every night and not feel for you. You'll land in St. Louis, get robbed and not feel for you. But we ain't snatch your chain, goofball. We don't steal for you. So I like how he said that very slow at the end. So which is another real talk kind of bar. When you go to jail, your friends ain't loyal to you. They going, and then he said that they gonna be filling up on your bitch every night and not even feeling for you, feeling for your position, you know, your condition as far as being in jail. And then he said, you come to St. Louis, a verb is from St. Louis, and you get robbed, I'll feel for you. But we ain't snatch your chain, goofball. We don't steal for you. Trying to say his chain is fake, that it's made up for you. I'm the president, but still I'm a slave on this stage. How? Because Smack brought me in with no chain and I stayed down. Crystal Lake. I'm just holding your face down till I see that last kick, because you niggas, y'all fake drown. So I like when he said he's a slave on the stage. How? Because Smack brought him in with no chain and he stayed down. So you know how slaves, they being brought in on chains and stuff, but of course he didn't mean it that way, you know, but he stayed down. And I like at the end of the bar where he said he's holding his face down till he see that last kick, because you niggas, y'all fake drown. So he's basically what do you call that, drowning Suge in the toilet. And he's looking for that kick, that last kick, to make sure that Suge is dead, because they be fake drowning. All right, so that came off hard in the building. Last bar. I've been to great. What time is it? It's dinner 8. It's too much at stake. Keep bringing water. I'm blending grapes. This is me here. Nothing sweet here. How splendid taste. I wouldn't be here any other time unless Christmas came. And that when he just walked away. So I kind of like the bar. It's kind of funny to me because at the end it didn't even rhyme, you know, but I like when he says it's too much at stake, because it's dinner. You know, steak could be a dinner, but he just said it's too much at stake. Keep bringing water. I'm blending grapes, trying to say that he's, you know, because Shotgun Suge is grape street crip. So he's blending grapes. Okay. And I like at the end when he said, he says, this is me here, nothing sweet here, how Splenda tastes. We know Splenda is a form of sugar and it's sweet. Okay, but then he didn't rhyme it, because at the end he goes, I wouldn't be here any other time unless Christmas came. And I remember a while ago, VERB saying that he only took a battle because he knew Christmas was coming. So I guess that's what he's trying to say with that bar. He only took Suge because he needed the money for Christmas for his kids. So VERB surprised me. He was very aggressive, you know, and his bars were really hitting. He had no filler. And he had a lot of aggression, and he was very entertaining. I had to give that round to VERB. To me, I like VERB's bars better. He came harder. He was more exciting and just more entertaining. All right, so I'll be back with round 2 later.